Hey there guys, welcome back to another video. So Google sent me over the Pixel 6a to check out a little early, and the Pixel 6a is Google's budget option priced at $449 US. Although this is a budget phone, it still carries the same Tensor chip found in the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro. This is available for pre-order, so I will leave a link in the description for both Google and Amazon's page where you can pick it up with a pair of free Pixel 8 earbuds when you pre-order. So right away we are greeted with the Pixel 6a, and I'll set it to the side for now. Inside the box you get a USB-C to USB-A adapter, you also get a USB-C to USB-C charging cable, and as the trend continues you do not get the charging brick in the box. You will have to buy that separately if you need one. You also get a SIM ejection tool, the getting started booklet, and the user guide, and that's about it. The Pixel 6a is a hefty little phone. It weighs in at 178 grams and it's got that premium feel in the hand. This has the same layout as the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro. At the bottom of the phone, the left cutout houses the microphone, at the center is the USB-C charging port, and the right cutout houses one of these stereo speakers. The second stereo speaker is found on the top portion here. On the side of the phone, you got the very tactile volume rocker and power button. On the top you got a microphone hole, and on this other side here lies the SIM card tray. Now taking a look at the back of the phone, this has a glass back and a smaller camera bump compared to the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro. This has a dual camera setup with a main 12 megapixel wide angle sensor and a secondary lens that has an ultra wide angle sensor. Something you will notice this is physically missing is the headphone jack. Google has now thrown out the headphone jack from their A series phone line, which is unfortunate but was to be expected. The Pixel 6a has a 6.1-inch 1080p OLED display. Unfortunately, it has a 60Hz panel, and this is something that will be pretty noticeable if you come from a 120Hz display. The scrolling won't feel as buttery smooth. If you haven't had a phone with a 120Hz display or you simply don't care about it, this should not be a big deal for you. On a positive note, this has a flat display, so it will be much easier to find a pack of tempered glass screen protectors for cheap. With this phone you will be getting close to the same performance as the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro with the Google Tensor chip. This has 6GB of RAM and 128GB of fast storage, which should be plenty for everyday usage. I have only had this phone for roughly 5 hours and so far it has been performing well. It hasn't lagged on me at all, but this is only in a very short time. I will make sure to put in a lot of hours of usage on this and we'll see if it continues to perform just as good. The Pixel 6a is not the most compact phone, but I can still use it with one hand. The fingerprint scanner is not the fastest, but it's pretty consistent when you press your finger on it for a third of a second. And it has a nice subtle vibration feedback when interacting with the phone or typing. This should give you about 24 plus hours of battery life on the 4410 mAh battery according to Google. The 1080p and 60Hz panels certainly will require less power, so I can see this giving you some good battery life. You will be missing out on wireless charging, which I honestly have not been using often, so it's not a big deal for me. So I figured this won't be a deal breaker for the majority of users. This will charge on 18 watts and not 30 watts, which is a bummer. You won't get that fast charging speeds like the Pixel 6, so those are some of the features you will be sacrificing for the lower price tag. Now checking out the camera, although this is using an older camera setup, Google does tend to do a good job with the camera software. The camera is quick to launch, it is snappy to take pictures, and it doesn't lag. This has your 0.6 ultra wide and your 2x zoom. On the video side, this can record up to 4K at 60 frames per second with the main camera. The camera does come with video stabilization that I will be testing out later on today, and I will also be taking plenty of pictures with it as well. I already put in my SIM card in it, so it will be my daily phone from now. So if you have any questions or if you would like me to test out something, let me know in the comments and I will include it in my full review. Alright, so that wraps it up for today. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe for more tech related videos, and I will talk to you on the next one.